Ooh. Good traction off the line.
Took a second though.
Yeah.
Oh, that CVT is now holding us.
Here we go.
Quickly.
Oh.
Jacob, can I be honest with you?
Of course.
If you buy yourself a Subaru Outback, you're probably not going to be tearing up the back roads, going through the twisties like this, right? But you are, shush, you are going to be accelerating very quickly from the traffic lights from point A to point B. Okay, now you can do it faster because we have the Subaru Outback XT. Don't know what T stands for, but I'm guessing it stands for turbo, Jacob.
Extreme turbo.
Because guess what this has?
A turbo?
A turbo slapped onto the engine. This thing actually has a WRX engine. It's detuned, but it's still a awesome new power unit. The biggest issue with the old one was that it just felt a bit anemic. It was fine, but it was like, eh. But now you can spend $5,000 more and get yourself one of these bad boys with a turbo so you can accelerate very quickly when you're just trying to be comfy around town, okay?
Quick, comfortable acceleration.
Exactly right. So today we're going to be doing a full in-depth review of the all-new Subaru Outback Turbo. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. We're going to take a look at the exterior, see what's different. We're going to go onto the interior. We're going to check out its practicality. Most importantly, Jacob, we're going to launch it from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour. We're going to test just how quick it is. We're going to give it some sauce around the twisties. And I'm going to end on, should you buy a Subaru Outback Turbo, the XT. As always, if you are going to buy yourself a Subaru Outback XT or any other car for that matter, head to our website, carsauce.com/finance. We will get you the absolute best financing deals. We've partnered with Driver to get you pre-approved in under 2 minutes with zero impact to your credit score. You can compare a bunch of different vendors and with full transparency, see just how much you will save and spend. So head to our website, carsauce.com/finance, or click the link in the description below. So today we're testing the touring grade of the Outback, of course, with the turbo. That will set you back about 55,990 Australian dollars, Jacob, which in today's currency is actually really good for what you get. How does this thing look on the outside? Well, you got these pretty simple looking LED lights here. They are really bright. Got a cool daytime running light there too. It's also your turning signal. And you're gonna be pretty hard pressed to tell the difference between this and a non-turbo. The way you can tell on the turbo is that it's got these fog lights here. Kind of cool, I guess.
I think they look a bit tacky, man.
Ooh, ooh, controversial alert. Look, the thing about the Outback is it's like the ultimate sleeper because you don't expect all the things that you get with it and now the power. I still think it looks pretty good. You got this grille here, the Subaru badge there. You got a front camera here. Now this thing does have a front left-hand side and rear camera, but it does not have a right-hand side. So it's not a 360 camera. Bit strange, I don't know why they didn't just add one there, but hey, what do I know? So usually with turbocharged Subarus, they actually have a hood scoop here, like you'll find on the WRX. This doesn't have it. So at first I was like, oh, is this even the turbocharged model? Because again, it's really hard to tell. But if you look closely, you'll see that there's these little intakes here that actually feed into a hidden hood scoop, which goes into the intercooler, which is pretty cool. I think
it's a cool design.
Cool design. Down the bottom, you have like a fake skid plate, so I wouldn't really be taking this thing extreme off-roading, but as you'll see, this thing can go a little bit off-road. Jacob, let's check out the side. Okay, so coming to the side, you're gonna notice these 18-inch alloy wheels here. They do have some fat rubber on them as well. And no joke, Jacob, as they will see, this is one of the most comfy little SUV wagon things we've driven in a long time. Really like that. Look at this. Ooh, all stretchy plastic, but it's all across the side as well. You said it doesn't look too bad.
I like it. It's very SUV-esque.
Yeah, I don't think it's too bad. You do have the Outback badge there. You've got some tinted privacy glass here. You've got some, oh, look at that, satin metal, I don't know. You got mirrors. Keyless entry and go. How cool is that? Up top on the Touring, you also get some roof rails. That's pretty nice, but otherwise it's a wagon, Jacob. That's the really cool body style. Let's check out the back. Okay, so coming to the bum of the Subaru Outback, you get these pretty nice tail lights here, nothing too special. Up top, you get a roof spoiler. Well, look, black plastic cladding, Jacob, because that's an off-road. That's an off-road spoiler, okay?
It's bloody rugged, mate.
Okay?
It's bloody rugged.
You got the Subaru badge there. Looks symmetrical all-wheel drive. This thing does have an all-wheel drive system. Here you've got the Outback badge with XT. That's how you know from the bum that this thing has a turbocharger strapped onto it. You've also got the Subaru badge down there. And look, you've got a towing kit. And one of the big things about this Subaru Outback XT is that its brake towing capacity has gone up by 20% to 2,400 kilograms from 2,000 from the naturally aspirated boo engine. Jacob?
Boo.
Let's talk about the interior.
Okay.
Alrighty, Jacob. So coming inside the Subaru Outback Touring XT. First thing I want to do, Jacob,
What?
is have a nap. Oh, these seats, these Napa leather seats, they are so comfortable. You can adjust them in a billion different ways. You've also got leg adjustment here in the Touring, which is awesome. But if you go for the spec below the Sport, you're still getting leather accented. These just feel, no joke, they feel amazing. You have this beautiful leather steering wheel, feels really nice to hold onto. I like the white stitching around it too. It's also got some paddle shifters in case you want to use the CVT as a manual, which if you know anything about transmissions, you know that that is fake. You got buttons to control absolutely everything, including your adaptive cruise control. And by the way, if you want to learn more about the safety or get some extra insights, head to our website, carsauce.com. We have a full written review of this out now as well. This one also has a heated steering wheel, being the Touring, which is nice. Up ahead of you, you do get an instrument cluster. In the center is a little screen. You can't see very much, not that I really care. Got analog gauges that work totally fine, so I'm not going to complain. This, Jacob, this tablet, bit of a mixed bag. So it's actually pretty good. It's a little bit slow to respond, perhaps not the best graphics. It is very functional though. It has wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto. Up the top, you can go through a few different menus, including being able to change your X mode, which is the name of their off-road modes. It just changes the traction control system, essentially. As always, it's a little bit annoying that the air conditioning controls are within the screen, but it's actually not too bad because they're permanently there. They never go away. So you can adjust the temperature on the screen itself, although it's a bit laggy, or you can use the buttons here as well, and that works well too. And also you can control the heated and ventilated seats, because yes, this does come with cooled seats, thank God, in the Touring spec. So that's nice, I like to see that. Up front, you have an auxiliary port, you have a USB-C port and a USB-A port, a little storage area for your phone, a little storage area up there as well. Glove box is a decent size and it's felt lined too. That's nice, takes a couple of goes to close it though. The shifter. Nothing spectacular. It just exists, Jacob.
It's a CVT shifter.
It's a CVT shifter. It's fine. You've got a couple of cup holders here and a little pass-through if you want to put your phone there. There is no wireless charger, Jacob.
That's surprising.
That's surprising, right?
It's kind of a moot point that you have wireless CarPlay there.
Kind of, yeah. You do have this sunroof up here, though. That's a pretty nice feature. It is very small, but who cares? You've also got a nice and soft center armrest with, look, you can open it up for a first layer and have enough storage for your phone, or you can pull this other lever and you just get a huge amount of storage and a CD player, Jacob. Taking it back to the 1800s. You've also got your Harman Kardon sound system. That sounds amazing, man.
It's actually one of the best we've heard.
It's genuinely mind-blowing how good this sound system is. And you have just soft touch materials everywhere. And that is super important because it helps to soak up road noise. And this thing is really quiet when you're just driving down the road. And when you combine that with just how comfy this is, and you'll see that in a second, I absolutely love the interior of this thing, man.
It honestly feels like a luxury car.
Genuinely.
And it feels solid, like the build quality.
Listen to this. Oh,
Thonk.
thonk. All right, let's check out the back seats. Alrighty, Jacob, the back seats, what's it like? Well, I'm 5'11". Look how much legroom I have. Headroom is amazing and toe room is also amazing. Thanks to this wagon body, this is essentially the size of a standard SUV, just a bit lower, thanks to it being a wagon, meaning it handles better, and you still get plenty of space. So if you need an SUV, get a wagon. Soft touch materials, absolutely everywhere. You don't see that in a lot of competitors. So that's actually really impressive. Couple of air vents here. You've also got heated seats. Again, Napa leather. They are really nice and soft. A couple of USB-A ports. I love the design, man. It's like just cool. I don't know. Center armrest, couple of cup holders, and it's nice leather there too. You do have a couple of map pockets, and the bottom one is actually split, so you can get your phone in there. Really smart, good attention to detail. The other thing I love about this is you've got a little lever here, and then when you pull that up, you can actually recline the seats.
That looks very relaxing.
I feel comfy, man. I feel comfy. I love the interior of the Subaru Outback XT touring specifically. All right, Jacob, we're back out back.
Oh,
The
good
Subaru
one.
Outback. Let's see how much it can fit in its bum. Oh, it's got a powered tailgate. Bit unnecessary, but I love to see it, especially if your hands are full. It's good to have. Look how much space you get in there, Jacob. It's almost like it's 522 litres of boot space.
How'd you know?
Just a guess. My favourite feature, Jacob, my favourite feature in the back of the Subaru Outback has to be the 4 tie-down points you get on the right-hand side, which is then mimicked times 2. So you have 8 hooks. Not just that, you've also got curry hooks on each side, so you can take home your takeaway food. You've also got 0 underfloor storage, but that's fine because you get a full-sized spare wheel under there. Great for families who are actually going out back. We love to see that. You have a Harman Kardon subwoofer in the back because this thing has that awesome stereo. Jacob, you might think, wow, it's such a drag that I have to put down the back seats. Subaru were like, I got you covered, mate. So you just pull this. They fold completely flat, and then you get a huge amount of room in there. Well, it's almost like it's 1,267 litres of boot space back there, Jacob.
Jeez, you're on the money today.
I know, I can't believe I'm remembering these things. It's actually really impressive, really happy with the boot. Get a wagon over a SUV.
Seriously though, that is one of the best boots ever.
It's really good, like totally flat. All right, Jacob, let's see what makes this thing motion. All right, we're getting to the main star of the show, and then we'll talk about the engine.
Ah, you're just full of surprises today.
I hate my life. So, what's good about this? Well, it's got a turbocharger, you nincompoop. So, it's a 2.4 litre turbocharged boxer engine, so the pistons go like this. That's what they go like. They're not like this, they're like this. Not that
There's going to be someone with a bunch of fist emojis in the chat saying how you did it wrong.
Yeah, they're going to be like, no, it actually goes like this, or it just goes like this. I don't know, okay? It's a Subaru engine. All I know is that it puts out 183 kilowatt of power, 350 Newton meters of torque. That goes to all wheels all the time because this has Subaru's symmetric all-wheel drive system. It's actually really, really good. Now, you can only get this with a CVT in Australia, but I don't care. No. It's a good transmission in one of these things because you don't even notice that it's there until you put your foot down, and then, yeah, you do hear it, but my God, does this thing shift. In fact, Jacob, enough talking, enough rambling. Let's launch this thing.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty, friend, let's see how this all drive system goes in a launch. Turn back on. We put the car into S, which means SI drive. No idea. Fist me.
Ooh. Good traction off the line.
Took a second though.
Yeah.
Oh, that CVT is now holding us.
Here we go.
Quickly.
Oh.
0 to 100 in 7.27 seconds.
That's better than I expected.
It's actually pretty good. All right, let's drive this thing normally. Alrighty, friend. Driving a Subaru WRX STI. Sorry, I got confused. Because we are in the turbo manual mode, because apparently CVTs can be manual. Ready?
Yes.
Fake gearing, let's go, baby.
Ooh.
Oh, I love it.
This thing's actually fast now.
Dude, this thing is zippy as all heck. Dropping gears. Sorry, I was in like 8th gear. Oh, come on, baby. Oh, yes, I like your acceleration now.
Man, I cannot feel the road at all.
This thing is so comfortable, isn't it?
It's incredible.
It has to be one of the most weirdly comfortable cars I've ever sat in. I'm not complaining. I love it.
It just doesn't make sense how comfortable it is.
Watch this though. We go around a corner and look, it does a pretty damn good job, but there is still quite a bit of body roll. Let's be honest.
Yes.
But who cares? You're driving your family around. You're getting McDonald's in this thing. You're not corner carving.
It's a bloody Outback touring, for God's sake.
It's a bloody Subaru. Now, of course, we do have the symmetric all-wheel drive, Jacob. That means we have a permanent all-wheel drive, which is actually really good because when you go off-road, and this thing can do light off-roading, I mean, very light off-roading, it does it really well.
Yeah.
From the outside, it just looks like a nothing car, but when you're in it, you are so comfortable. These seats are amazing, the technology is amazing, and you're so comfortable, but then you put your foot down now in this turbo, and it does a really good job. By the way, we're not even in sport mode. We press the S button here. They call it SI drive or side drive. Anyway, look at this. Look at this. Saucy turning. We're going around these corners. This isn't saucy corner.
Oh, yeah, there's a bit of body roll there.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
But it still feels very comfortable.
The other thing, fuel economy. So, yes, it does drink a tiny bit more fuel, I've found, than the standard naturally aspirated, but not actually that much.
Not as much as you'd expect. On the highway, it's definitely worse.
Yeah.
In general, driving like this, for example, because the engine has to work so much less hard.
Correct.
It's not revving as much.
Yeah.
It's using less fuel.
No, it doesn't feel like a Subaru WRX, but it's not too far off in terms of acceleration. Like it's genuinely quite surprising. All right, bro, let's go up saucy corner. Give it a bit of boost. Ooh.
Oh.
Now, historically, these cars struggle on hairpin turn 2. So, this is number 1. How does it go? A bit of understeer there, which we kind of expect from an all-wheel drive system. It did pretty well.
Pretty good.
This is where they always struggle. Come on.
Come on.
Ooh. Bit of understeer, but you know what? It did really damn well.
And you know what? Because of the turbo giving us torque down low, it actually pulls out really nicely.
Okay, quickly, let's talk about the autonomous driving, because this thing does it very well. We've said it. It literally drives itself, man. Look,
Oh, yeah.
now, don't do this. Don't take your hands off the steering wheel, but it's literally turning it itself.
Honestly, it's probably one of the better autonomous driving systems I've
Really strong. I like it a lot. As always, the driver monitoring system is annoying, so we've turned it off. It scans your eyes, and so if you look away for literally like 2 seconds, it starts beeping at you. It turned it off.
It turns it off when you look away.
Yeah, so it turns off the lane centering when you look away, because it's like, no, okay? You're not looking at the road, therefore you don't get it, which is fair enough, but I turned it off anyway. Other than that, man, I love this thing. I think it got what it needed, and now I would describe it as almost perfect. I agree. To be honest, like, I don't know what's holding me back from saying it's like the perfect driving family.
It's the perfect family wagon for Australian roads, especially because with the turbo version, they retune the suspension.
That is very true. So you get revised dampers and you get revised springs because of the new engine, and it's better. It's literally better than the equivalent naturally aspirated Touring.
And for like, what, 5 grand more?
I looked away. And for like 5 grand more.
Eyes on the road.
Okay, let's get into our final thoughts.
Jacob, I love this thing.
I love it more than you.
This thing, okay, it just does everything so damn well. It's like the ultimate sleeper. You don't look at this and think, oh, it's got hot hatch performance. It's got hot hatch performance, guys. This thing is now like everything I would want. It's comfortable. It doesn't take corners well because it's not meant to. It's got a great interior and it accelerates well. I really like it. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Just below that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Why don't you click over there to watch our naturally aspirated version of the Outback review. And if you want to see a real WRX, click over there. And of course, if you guys need the absolute best financing deals, click over there. That'll take you to our website, carsauce.com/finance. Ciao.
For now.